Listeners, I must say that it gives me actually great pleasure to introduce an extraordinary woman who embodies resilience, creativity, as well as ambition. Sometimes we hear a voice, sometimes we know of a person being a presenter, sometimes maybe we know that they own their own business and so forth. But today we actually celebrate an urban woman, not just for her talent, but also for her inspiring journey of turning dreams into reality. And that is Sister Shagufta Khan. She's the epitome of a self-made success story. And today we want to hear her story. We want to know how it happened. We want to draw some inspiration because at the end of the day, this is what we all want to do. We want to inspire to become better. And we can do that by supporting each other, learning from each other instead of trying to cut each other down because nobody goes anywhere in that way. And I think Sister Shagufta truly also, she would resonate with what I'm saying and she shares those beliefs. So, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Sister Shagufta, it's an absolute honor to have you on our spotlight today.
Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. I didn't know that I'm on spotlight today. I would have done nice makeup today with contouring and highlighting as well.
But mashallah, this just basically proves you are who you are. And it is this version of you that has come so far in life, subhanallah. You're not South African, you came here. And that's not something very easy to do. And you didn't come in a time where things were easy. Like now we have everything on our phones, apps to find out everything. You came, you navigated so much more than just coming into a new country. And you managed to build yourself up. So share with us a bit of your journey. Let us know who is the Sister Shagufta that does these wonderful programs. It's on Radio Al Ansar for so long, but we really don't know her journey.
Okay, first of all, I have to say that my father and my grandfather moved from this country in apartheid time, 1950.
Okay.
Right. My father born here.
Right.
All my granny, everyone born here, my auntie, my uncles born here. And because of apartheid system, 1950, my grandfather took the whole family to Pakistan.
Wow.
And where my father met my mother, and she was from India, from Lucknow, you know how we said. And that's how my Urdu is so good. That's why my language. And they got married and we were born there.
All right.
Then in 1994, we re-announced our citizenship here when again this apartheid finished, everything, Mandela come. And it's it's really very like amazing, beautiful story.
Absolutely.
And so 1995, I came to this country, re-announced my citizenship. Within 3 months, I got citizenship. So I'm not totally Pakistani.
Yes.
I'm South African
Of course you are,
Indian and Pakistani as well. And then I brought my mother with cancer.
Okay.
With third stage of cancer and lung cancer, and it was very hardship for me. And the best part, whenever I wanted to buy something, I just multiply by 10 and I say no, because you see the money currency is like that. We worked hard.
Wow.
We worked hard. Even I don't feel shy when I wanted to tell my listener, I reluctantly buy the kitchen duster.
Right.
I'm telling you, because I multiply and then I say, oh, it's so expensive that. I brought 3 daughters
Subhanallah.
from Pakistan, and Alhamdulillah, I must say Durban, South Africa is the country, is the place where I'm supposed to be, and I'm very happy over here.
You're exactly where you're meant to be.
And I did my master's in genetics and my graduation in biochemistry and microbiology. But what happened when I tried to do the work, they wanted to evaluate my degrees, and I have 3 daughters to pay for the school, for fees, for rent, for water account, electricity account. So what I have started, this makeup and mehendi was my passion.
Okay.
It was not my profession.
Look at that.
I was a geneticist as a profession, the lab technician. Then I turned my hand, and Alhamdulillah, on Sunday Times, it was a very big article came on me. The Sunday Time, people were there and they saw my work. They say, what you doing? You know, you're from... Then I told them, and they had a big, on the Sunday Time, they said, geneticist turns her hand into beautician because of unemployment.
Subhanallah.
And that's how people started. And my passion became my profession. I loved makeup. I love doing makeup. Then people from Miss India Worldwide contacted me because they saw my makeup. And then I did Miss India Worldwide for 10 years. And I've been to America, Canada, and Dubai, India, everywhere with them, with the group. And then I came again, I started my beauty work because the threading, facial, and I wanted everything to be natural. Plus, this writing, poetry, cooking, also my passion. Everything together, alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. Today, I don't want to say this, Al-Ansar, Riaz Jamal, heard me on phone, and I was doing the Mehndi classes for his madrasa.
Okay.
Free Mehndi classes. I was teaching Mehndi for the girls, small children. He heard me and he called me his office and he said, will you be our presenter? Because I can hear your voice. So then I co-presented my program with Fawzia Amuji.
Okay.
For a few months, and then people wanted my own program. So Riaz Jamal gave me the program, and that called Urdu Khazana. I'm talking about 27 years ago.
Subhanallah.
And then from that time, I was under the umbrella of Riaz Jamal, and they really look after me. But I don't talk too much about me. You know, I'm a bit shy, though I'm not shy, I'm a very confident person.
Yeah, you're not the I, me, mine, myself person. We understand.
But alhamdulillah, he knew what we were and he valued us. He really gave us the chance to bloom here. And I wanted to be under the Islamic perspective, my words, my things. So I moved from worldwide, a lot of things which were in Islam is not permissible. And the more I'm talking, then my program from Urdu Khazana changed into Noor-e Amal. I kept my program name. Noor-e Amal means the light of the good deeds.
Indeed.
And that I started researching the book. And let me tell you, this is the whole credit goes to Radio Al-Ansar, that I came close to these books and this research. And alhamdulillah, Allah Ta'ala did the alignment for me from Miss India Worldwide. And I was always the judge for Miss India Worldwide. For the judge for the skin and the makeup as well. I was always in New York, in California, I always dressed up like not non-permissible.
I like how humbly you say that. Well, we all have our days,
yes.
And then
but alhamdulillah,
we grow.
Allah is so great because He knew that what is my intention, and still, this time when we did this makeover transformation, so from inside that passion of Shagufta of makeup
it came out. We clearly saw that
I can do this work under the umbrella of Islam.
Subhanallah.
I can do this work. I can make everyone beautiful, not in the sense of non-permissible. It is permissible. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says the beauty. And if you do the makeup for Razia, I'm telling you, everyone will be the winner because she is so beautiful on her own. You don't have to do just few brush here and there and you see the model.
Oh, Jazakallah khair. Appreciate that. Well, I'm absolutely, what can I say? I'm so chuffed at Miss India Worldwide and listening to where you've traveled and who you've worked on. You worked on my face, and that evening, alhamdulillah, so we've got lots of compliments. And I have to say, as I said, the credit goes to La Sultana Couture for dressing me and to you for doing my makeup as well. And yes, highlighting that we don't need to step out of, we can still remain in the boundaries of what we're allowed to do.
Exactly.
Because we're living in very contemporary times. We're living in very challenging times. But it doesn't mean that we need to overstep boundaries and we need to go against what's allowed. We can try and work around it. It's challenging. And I always say that nobody should go out there and try and judge. And I've been picking up a lot of this recently. People want to just judge. But we fail to turn the lenses inside of us. What am I doing to become better instead of just trying to pick on other people? And I do know also as a holistic health practitioner is that we do that so we can pacify our own little ego. I don't really need to work on myself because look at that person. Look what they're doing. I'm not as bad as them at least. But we're not going to be answerable for them. So our own little intention, as you saying, your journey, I too can say there was a time when my hijab wasn't always on. I mean, when I became a mother, there used to be on and off. There'll be a period like that. But you're younger at the time, and then you become a mother. And Allah Subhanahu knows when that hidayat comes. And then you just say, I'm a role model now. How can I tell my daughter what to do if she's looking at me and, Mama, you're not doing the same, And slowly, then you become more conscious. And so we all have our own little journey. So, Sister Shagufta, I think it was so amazing working with you and Kelly as well, doing these makeovers. Of course, we had our sisters that came through without hijabs, and we showed them how beautiful they can look. Not saying that you need to be so glamorous, but showing you your worth and showing you a version that you didn't really see. What was whole your experience? And also, I want you to share more about makeup.
Yeah, no, I am a believer now. Like, let me tell you, Ayaz gave me chance. I asked him, I shouldn't forget him about that as well, about this working with you and with Kelly.
Alhamdulillah.
And Alhamdulillah, we work together and we can do things within the boundary of Islam. We make ourselves beautiful. We can do our makeup and we can do it. As you know that I'm a beautician as a profession. And plus now I started the organic whole range, Asli. We call it Asli. Asli is a skin care. And hair care. So it's incorporated very nicely towards
natural products.
Natural products.
Which
and
I love.
After COVID, no one wants chemical. Chemical is like no. And
Correct.
that's why we are trying, we are doing, though we have some kind of like consistency is the key for organic product. Plus no side effects. And so I'm trying, I'm working hard. This souk, I did a lot of things, creams and serums and everything. And it's working well. And I am now ready. In 2025, I don't mind our Razia Rangesh to incorporate. Like we wanted to give good classes of makeup. The people, because makeup.
I think that's so important.
The concept of makeup, you have to change the whole. No. My makeup is just to enhance your own.
I love that.
Pretty features. And then learn about that. Just enhance that. It's not like you can change. I want to become that Bollywood or Hollywood actor, or I want to become this and that. So it's not right. My motto is just to enhance your own beauty with little highlighter, with little sheen color, with little glosses, and you will see the difference. Oh, wow. Straight away, wow. And in 45 minutes, Razia, me and Kelly, we did change the whole person. I got shocked when Razia put the hand on the spine and the our client is just up, and it's amazing. Kelly is amazing with color choice and everything. And
we learned so much from each other.
Yeah, and Razia, the minute she just changed the people, okay, you do this, and the person changed in minutes, and they got confident. I don't know from where she's just pouring the confidence in the clients as well, and we make the beauty, and then they can start, blinking the eyes. They are confident.
That was just amazing how she did that. I do remember your whole response, and you taking out your brushes and doing such perfect makeup, and there's so much pressure. I've never seen somebody work so amazingly like that, because I personally had one experience where I did go for a makeup. You go for a trial before an event, and I looked at myself in the mirror and I was like, who is this person? I couldn't recognize myself. I almost felt like I had marzipan on my face. The foundation was too white, too thick, too unnatural. And I just told Sister Shagufta, me, I just like to be as natural as possible. She's like, I know you. And just leave it to me. And I completely trusted her. So well done. So do start with those makeup lessons. I think so many of us can draw from that. Now, we're talking about you, and I have to say, listening to you, firstly, your products that you also are working on. You said you've been doing some hard work at the souk, and we can understand because you're working on natural products. Yes. So it's not like there's chemicals to preserve it. That means you have to always be working and making your products because they're fresh, they're organic. Personally, my mom loves it as well. So then, and we can trust your products because of your background and your knowledge, geneticist and all of those things. And alhamdulillah, so you've got the left brain. Now, this is how I work, right? I understand left brain knowledge, so the learned knowledge, your accountants and things like that. The right brain is the creativity. And we see all of this coming through, the feminine side of you, the humorous side of you. And I think Allah Azza wa Jal has blessed you with both of this. Some people are either right brain or left brain. And alhamdulillah, very few
so my both
are
side
like
are
you.
Working.
Both sides. Well said. Both sides are working. And I think we see this evidently coming through in your Dadima character.
Oh, wow.
Hey?
That's
How is that? Humorous. And you are such a natural, because I've observed Sister Shagufta doing one of the videos. I'm like, Allahu Akbar. Really, she doesn't go in 10 times. It's just her coming up. So what happens when you put on that Dadima whole garb and you go into, tell us how it came about. What happened? Talk to us.
If I can make Tobacco laugh, it means I really did something. something.
true.
Now she is shaking her head. What happened that they were talking to promote souk.
Yeah.
So I said, no, I don't want to stand and say, oh, the souk is coming, please. Because I said, I have to do
Too
something.
mundane, right?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
So what I said, no, I have an idea.
Uh-huh.
I told them an idea. I wanted this. And I was really trying to put it together. And let me tell you, our Zakaria.
Yes, yes.
Zakaria did. I plead Zakaria. I said, Zakaria, please come in and do this thing. I wanted it to be work. This is like, I knew this gonna work because we all waiting for humor.
Yes.
And
That's
the
true.
reality and advices as well.
Mm.
But the advice is not, don't do this, don't do that, just with humor. And
the irony is when you tell somebody don't, there's like this thing that you want to do it even more.
Exactly,
Right?
exactly.
Okay.
So that's what I said, and I know all our ladies will come, our old aunties, and we wanted all the dadimas and nanimas to come.
Yes.
For dadima, I have 3 things. Number 1, I only have 3 girls.
Mm-hmm.
So in my real life, I cannot be dadi.
Oh,
no one can call
so
me dadi.
through character, you get to fulfill that.
That as well. That's first thing. Secondly, no one wanted to compete me. There's no competition because no one wanted to be older than themselves, especially the woman. Am I right? Or
oh, I love this consciousness, right? And this concept.
Right.
You're on a roll, yeah.
You can't come say, oh, Shagufta, how
to be
can she
older
do
than
that?
you.
I wanted to be dadi. No one wanted to be dadi or nani, let me tell you. Third thing, I am a person basically in nature. Because my grandfather was a herbalist, Hakim we call, and I have in the life, we do all the shows. I do researches because I'm doing the life shows, lifestyle and life coaching and everything.
Yes.
So I have that virus in me to give advice.
Right,
whether they want it, I'm telling you, because at the moment, this time and age to give the advice to the young people or the people who don't want the advice, it's a virus. They don't like you. They hate you. Oh, this auntie came again. Oh, this Shagufta think of herself. So I said, this is the best thing. If I can become dadi, I fulfill my dadi things. Secondly, no one can compete me.
Human nature, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then I can give advice in a humorous way.
Allahu Akbar. So you got to fulfill everything that you want to do without offending anybody, bringing the competition, everything. So shining in your light to fulfill what you want to do. This is so beautiful. Yes, Tobega giving the sign that we have to go on a break. Let's go on a break. When we get back, I have one more question for Sister Shagufta as we wrap up. Stay tuned to this segment.
Urban Woman brought to you by Checkers Foods, Cowie Park. Halal certified by the NIHT, National Independent Halal Trust across the butchery, bakery and deli.
It's official. Checkers Foods Cowie Park is our first food store with a halal butchery, bakery and deli certified by NIHT, the National Independent Halal Trust. This will ensure high standards and ethical practices across our butchery, bakery and deli from farm to table. So visit Checkers Foods Cowie Park for an exceptional shopping experience that keeps getting better and better.
Hungry for flavour? Head over to Nando's Pavilion, Westville Mall or Oceans Mall, where our flame-grilled peri-peri chicken is always fresh and flavourful. Experience our hospitality by dining in at Nando's Pavilion, Westville Mall or Oceans Mall, which are all NIHT certified, and stand a chance to win a holiday getaway for 4 valued at 10,000 Rand at the Umschlanger Sands. Nando's! Fire it up!
Hi ladies. Experience the magic by trying the amazing and incredible Tempo Juice. It's a 100% natural organic drink formulated to provide relief from PCOS issues, relieves cramps, reduces heavy bleeds to a trickle, burns calories, accelerates metabolism, boosts immune system, improves gut health, balances hormones, and restores energy levels. Your all-in-one health and wellness solution. Available at selected stores in the Overport area and online from PMS Solutions. Call us now on 079-717-9819.
They convinced the world to believe that terrorists look like beards and thobes. Now, as the facade cracks, one martyr after another, the world sees through the broken windows and now knows the true face of terrorism. It wears suits and ties and smiles behind lies.
اللهم احفظ المسجد الأقصى من اليهود الحاقدين اللهم أعد المسجد الأقصى إلى ورحاب المسلمين اللهم وطهر المسجد الأقصى من اليهود الغاصبين اللهم عليك بهم فإنهم لا يعجزونك يا قوي يا متين اللهم منزل الكتاب مجري السحاب هازم الأحزاب سريع الحساب اهزم اليهود وزلزلهم يا قوي يا عزيز.
Urban Woman brought to you by Checkers Foods Cowie Park. Halal certified by the NIHT, National Independent Halal Trust across the butchery, bakery and deli. Urban Woman with Razia Rangwich is brought to you by Checkers Foods Cowie Park. Halal certified by the NIHT, National Independent Halal Trust across the butchery, bakery and deli.
It's official. Checkers Foods Cowie Park is our first food store with a halal butchery, bakery and deli certified by NIHT, the National Independent Halal Trust. This will ensure high standards and ethical practices across our butchery, bakery and deli from farm to table. So visit Checkers Foods Cowie Park for an exceptional shopping experience that keeps getting better and better.
Welcome to Rumi Fragrances, where scents weave tales. Located at 120 Village Lamini Road, Overport. Immerse yourself in the fragrance of love. Explore Arabic fragrances, stirring passion and mystery, alongside the nostalgic aroma of Bakhur, evoking cherished memories. Adorn yourself in elegant Islamic way, blending tradition and modernity while indulging in nature's sweetest gift, premium dates, nurturing body and soul. Experience love's essence at Rumi Fragrances, where each scent reflects heart's desires. Rumi Fragrances, fragrance of love. Visit us today and let love inspire your senses.
Urban Woman with Razia Rangwich is brought to you by Checkers Foods Cowie Park. Halal certified by the NIHT, National Independent Halal Trust across the butchery, bakery and deli.
Urban Woman, your network, your sisterhood.
And welcome back to Urban Women. We are wrapping up our spotlight segment for today. We have Sister Shagufta, who we'd had on our spotlight. So much that we've learned from her, so much behind what we just know. And alhamdulillah, as Urban Women, we're always growing, we're always learning, and we always want to know who can we learn from to draw that positive side, to enhance aspects within us, not to be like anybody else, but to enhance ourselves. Sister Shagufta, we just got 2 minutes to wrap up. Tell us quickly, what keeps you inspired, and also your final words or take-home message for our Urban Women listeners, especially for 2025?
First of all, I have to say that we are nothing, and I have learned with this hadith when Hazrat Musa alayhi salam with Hazrat Khidr alayhi salam, they were together, and Hazrat Khidr alayhi salam told Hazrat Musa alayhi salam, imagine Hazrat Musa, Kalimullah. He said that you saw that bird, this small sparrow, dip the tip of the ocean and the small, not even a drop of water from there, and that's how we know. So imagine that Hazrat Musa alayhi salam, Hazrat Khidr alayhi salam knows that much. What about us? So we are nothing. And I must tell you, thank you so much. I didn't know what is on the spotlight today. You just, Tuweka just say you're coming. I say me, you know me, how I am. And that's the message I wanted to give my listeners. And that is my philosophy. And that I wanted to work on that philosophy as well. That live like, if you want happiness, live like as water. Where you can change your shape and whoever want. Razia wanted, I don't even know, I just asked, I didn't ask 10 questions and 100 questions to Beck. I didn't ask, okay, right, if I can do like a water, go with flow.
Be with the flow.
Right, be with the flow. Second thing I wanted to be as, if you really wanted to have a peace of mind, live as a sand, a particle. We are nothing. We are nothing.
Indeed. We are
We are
nothing.
nothing. You know, everything is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We have nothing. We own nothing.
Absolutely.
Third thing, if you want Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to be happy with you, be like sunlight. Don't discriminate. Don't say anything. Whoever they are, whatever they are, just give your light. Just give your work. Just give your good advice. Just help them. Everything. And I'm telling you, if you feel, I started feeling for that, and you feel good about it, and you will win.
SubhanAllah. Beautiful advice, and definitely be like water. Be able to be in the flow, be like sunlight, and remember, we are just like a particle, absolutely nothing. All praises to Allah Azza wa Jal. Whatever happens to us is only by His grace, is only by His mercy, not by our entitlement. And that is why jihad of the nafs is so important. It is the greatest jihad, because we feel entitled. We feel I. But really, I think especially being in media, I really understand what Sister Shagufta is saying. And this is something that we often try and work on. Always be humble, always be grounded, always remember nothing is from ourselves. And that's a wrap for today's show. It's time for me to remind you of our Salah times for Durban as for Jamia KZN. Zohor begins at 12:07 and ends at 16:53. Asr begins at 16:54 and ends at 19:01. Jazakallah khair, Sister Razia Gather, wishing us a beautiful day, and wish you the same until we connect again tomorrow, same time as same place. From myself, Razia Rangridge, and my wonderful guest, Sister Shagufta.
Assalamu alaikum.
Catch us tomorrow, as well as my awesome Tabeka. How can I forget her? There's a wonderful smile coming on. Catch you tomorrow, same time, same place. To remember to live in consciousness, live in awareness, be present, live the life you love with gratitude and tawakkul in Allah Azza wa Jal. Until then, subhanallahi wa bihamdihi, subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika, nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta, nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.